Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Toby Rosario, and in today's video, I wanted to go over this new software tool that has just been amazing. This is called Propstream. I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but this thing does pretty much anything you can think of. So what it does is it provides you lists. I think the most important thing one of the most important things people get caught up with, what is the house worth, right? So this actually provides you nationwide MLS across the country. Let me go into this so you guys can kind of see I'll go into what exactly this means. So you can search for any residential property address and it'll organize it, tell you what the house is worth, the comps, the opportunity, is it vacant, tax information, transaction history, and it'll let you know if the property has been distressed. All these details, it's just like it's insane what this software does. It provides you all this information right at your fingertips. I have signed up for the free trial, but I'm gonna go ahead and purchase this because it is something that you can be used for your business because it can do so much. It's overwhelming the things it can do. Again, it does provide nationwide MLS comps. And this is why this is important because you want to know what your numbers are, right? So whenever you get a property, whenever you're looking at a property, you want to know what the house is worth. That way you can make your offer. And if you don't really know what the house is worth, it's really hard to make an offer. So if you have comps so it's comps provided that are basically comps provided by the MLS. It comes down to the number of bedrooms, bath, range and distance, very specific details, and you can get your own custom comp search. It's insane the information this thing has. In addition to the comps, Propstream does provide insight on surrounding properties, like specific details for the neighborhoods, MLS listings. It also provides you with cash buyers, high equity lists, vacant, free and clear, bankruptcy, divorce. It provides you with lists, cash buyers. Let's just go in here. Let's go in here real quick. So this is kind of an overview what it can do. So you can target highly targeted motivated lists. So it can provide you with pre-foreclosures, foreclosures, involuntary liens, cash buyers, high equity, vacant, free and clear, bankruptcy, divorce, auctions, and a whole lot more. Provides you with nationwide cash buyers, free and clear properties, high equity, vacant properties, divorce. I mean, anything you can think of, it can provide you that information. So it also provides you, now they have skip tracing. They also provide you with skip tracing within the software where you can skip trace the owner. It provides you with a Rehab Estimator. I haven't used this yet, but this is going to be a pretty cool tool where it essentially provides you an estimate of what the repair would be. And you would plug in these numbers, you would plug in all the information you have and it'll tell you what the cost would be. Locally, at a local level. I haven't used this again, but it's something that is very interesting. I mean, it has everything. You could do ringless voicemail on here. You could do direct mail. They do have a 7 free trial. If you guys want to give it a whirl, it's free. Go ahead and I'll have the links below. You guys can go ahead and do the trial. It's free for the first 7 days. You're gonna be blown away by what this thing can do. If you want, you can watch this video all the way through. I'll have a video that's coming up now that I'm gonna post so you guys can kind of see what it can do, and I'll have it play.
This is what we call our canned searches. These are all the unfiltered listing types that you can go through for whatever your investment needs are. Beginning with MLS, these are all the active, pending, sold, contingent, and failed listings. So whether you're trying to run comps like a realtor would, maybe you're looking for failed listings, maybe you're looking for active listings. We have aggregated up to about 700 MLS boards across the United States. So our coverage in terms of MLS listings is about 92% nationwide and growing. We also have county records, such as pre-foreclosures, auctions, foreclosures, which are bank-owned properties. We've also outsourced what we call the cash buyers list. This is a list of properties that were bought in cash at the time of transaction, whether they were an individual buyer or a corporate buyer. Liens, these are all involuntary liens. So these are tax liens, HOA, mechanical, utility, any other liens that is attached to the property involuntarily. Great source of leads for any wholesalers out there, anybody looking for a distressed property owner. Vacant. So we get this list from the United States Postal Service. This is a list of addresses for whatever the reasons haven't been addressing the mail for about 3 or 4 weeks or more. So here you can find some absentee owners, properties that are in distress. So whatever the reasons, they haven't been answering the mail. So this is a pretty hot list. High equity. So as a company, we've been able to aggregate title information, meaning we've been able to aggregate the initial sell amount along with the interest rate. And what our system does is it pretty much amortizes that information to present day. So we take whatever their initial purchase was, their interest rate, we calculate the minimum payments with that interest rate, and then we subtract it from the current market value. If the difference is $100,000 or more, that's going to pile up in this area. So here in Miami, Florida, there's about 132,000 properties that are currently sitting on $100,000 more in equity. We also have attached a few more leads recently. You can find them in the filter option here at the top. Those leads are free and clear. So these are property owners that own their property outright. We have bankruptcy filings and divorce filings. So if you're interested in these, select one and hit apply down below, and your results will populate on the right-hand side. Again, nationwide data, so whether you're in Miami or let's say you're on the West Coast searching in Seattle, anytime you search an area, the results at the top will populate for you. Now you have four types of searches you can perform. You can perform a search by specific address. So for example, here, let's say we wanted to search this address. We can type in the address manually.
Sorry, that was a little. I put it on speed too.
It will provide you the statistics for that property. So rather than just looking for listings, if we're driving for dollars and we find a property that we may be interested in and you don't see a for sale sign, you don't see it in public records as being in foreclosure or foreclosure, hey, that's perfectly fine. Type in the address. We'll find the records that we've been able to pull, so you at least get the information that we've been able to aggregate, who the owner is, when they last bought it. You'll be able to run comps and so forth. So that's a specific address search. You can search by zip code. So here's a zip code where I grew up in, Downey, California. You can search by city level, as we did with Miami, Florida, Seattle, and the last search that you can perform is county level. So if we wanted to expand our investment area, we can search by an entire county. And as you can see, the results will populate based on that entire county. Okay. So again, 4 possible searches to perform. The one thing to note when you're doing the county search is we're not going to be able to provide you the statistics for that area. The reason why I believe that's important is when you are, searching a city, a zip code, we're going to paint the statistics for you. How has the area grown in the last 30 days in terms of price changes or rental prices? What's the square footage last year versus this year? What are the days on market? So if I were to list a 3-bedroom property today in Miami, what's the average days on market? So about 119 days versus a 4-bedroom, which is 135 days. We have market trends, so this is just kind of dissecting what's going on in the MLS listings. So they're recording new listings have increased by 10% in the last 30 days. Closed sales have slightly decreased. So we can do that over 90 days, 6 months, a year. Pre-foreclosures last year versus this year, just kind of giving you an understanding of how potentially distressed the area is. Average monthly rent. So if we were, if we owned a 4-bedroom property, we wanted to list it or rent it out, we have the average rental cost for a 4-bedroom property. This is not to say that this is exactly what it would cost. Those of you are familiar, a 4-bedroom property downtown versus a 4-bedroom property with lake view is definitely going to rent higher than the downtown area, or vice versa, depending on how popular downtown is. So just know that. This is just an average of all of the properties within Miami. Listing trends is just a little bit more details on what's going on with the MLS, like if the average list prices increase, price per square footage, or days on market. We can expand that over a year. List price versus sell price on average, and then the county is recording. So this is what the county is recording in terms of trend. So they're recording a slight dip in houses for sale, or the houses that have sold in the last 30 days. They're recording a slight dip in price, average sold dollar amount, but they're recording an increase on average price for square footage. And they're also recording that the days on market are actually decreasing, meaning properties are selling a little bit faster than the previous 30 days. Valuable information. For those of you that are already investing in Miami, you probably don't need this. For your sellers and buyers in Miami who don't know this information, very powerful tool. You can hit the print button here at the top right, and we're going to generate you a PDF report. That's essentially what you just saw right now. So you can print it out, put it in your portfolio, maybe apply it in your next bid, and so forth. Okay. All right, on top of the statistics, we're also going to give you the heat map, which is located in the map itself. You have a few tools that you can play with. Beginning with analytics here at the top right, this is our heat map. So you have 4 categories to choose from. We can break the area down based on estimated value by square footage, lot size, or bedroom. So let's say we've never been to Miami. with just a few clicks, and looking at the color legend here, we know that red represents all the $1 million properties and more. Light blue represents all the properties that are under 100,000 and more. So if I'm looking to start investing in Miami, I've never been there, at a click of the button, I know where the values are throughout Miami, Florida.
So I'm not gonna bore you guys with
MLS stats. If I'm looking to eventually buy a property.
I'm not gonna like go through the whole. It's an hour-long webinar, but it does anything you can think of. It does. Provides you MLS comps. Provides you repair costs. Provides you lists, pre-foreclosure, foreclosure, cash buyers, liens, vacant, high equity, divorce. Does skip tracing. It's the list is endless. I'll have the links below where you can sign up and start the free trial. It's free. It's insane what this software can do. So you guys definitely should check it out. I just started using it. It's insane. I don't have the words to put it to, I can't think of the words, but it has it offers a lot for the price that you get. But go ahead and give it a shot, guys. I'll have the links below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. That way you get notified whenever I post a new video. Also, give this video a like. It does help with the algorithm. That's my time. My name is Toby Rosario. Peace.